Good morning, YouTube. Today, we're going to go test drive a Ferrari 296 GTB.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and this is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience, and today, we're going to go test drive the new Ferrari 296 GTB, which is a V6 twin-turbo hybrid thing. So hopefully it's going to be pretty fun. I personally think the car looks amazing. So let's go drive it, and then I'll give my thoughts afterwards. But real quick, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And go check out our website, normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. Also, if you're interested in buying any of our supercars, check out our website, NG Supercars. Send us an email, sales at NG Supercars. For example, this Ferrari F430 is for sale, $119,000. It can be yours. It's all set, ready to go. Great condition car. All right, let's go check out this new 296 and we'll see how it is. Well, here's the exact numbers right here.
Approximately 3,200 pounds, stuff like that. Approximately
Jeez, 818.
Sorry, 3241.
Yeah.
Oh.
3241. Good
what it
lord.
says there?
What does he say?
It doesn't say the weight.
It does on the internet somewhere.
Yeah.
That is the official weight.
Good lord. 818 with the hybrid. That's insane.
I'm
not a numbers guy. Like, the numbers don't mean anything to me. I want to see what it feels like. What's my butt tell me, you know? All right. Oh, wow. It's even more space on this side. So we're in the 296, and apparently you can start it in hybrid mode or start it for real. So you don't have your foot on the brake. You push engine start. If I put my foot on the brake and push it again, it's in hybrid. It's on, but it's not on. So if you want to start and get the cool little V6 to start up, which is a 2.9 liter, we're going to turn it off again. Okay, so this time it makes like noises when you turn it on and off. All right, so push it. I'm going to put it into performance mode. Now I'm going to put my foot on the brake and push start. Oh, there we go. Much better. Everything else is very familiar, very Ferrari feeling. It does have the new style of steering wheel. So just like the other Ferraris, you put it in gear by pulling the right paddle. It's got a little haptic screen thing that you can use to scroll around. The screen is amazing. It's much better. We don't have an analog tachometer anymore, so you do have to get used to that. Oh wow, just right away, the pedal's actually slightly further to the right than it is on some of the other cars. We have it in auto right now. We'll put it in manual in a second. Just trying to get a feel for it. Steering's very light. I like it. So right now I'm in performance mode. We're not in like crazy mode. It's got the Manatino switch.
We're in race mode.
But
if you hit the bumpy road.
All right, how do you hit it? You just hit?
You just touch the Manatino. And it goes
oh, that's... Mode. So you literally click in the Manatino. So
it's a separate button?
So you rotate it or you can push it. Okay, got it. Ooh, nice little downshifts. All right. I'm not gonna go too crazy yet. Jeez. It's really got a lot of torque. It feels pretty good. The road we're on is rough as hell, and we're in bumpy road mode, and it's very smooth. I'm actually gonna turn it off. Bumpy road. Steering feels just like any of the other modern Ferraris. It's very precise, very direct. You can't really feel it kind of using the different power sources. Like, it just kind of blends together. So you feel it, you know, like it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm on turbo, or oh, I'm on electric, or oh, I'm on gas. It just kind of all becomes one. It's actually kind of pleasant. So I'm going to put it in manual just to get used to the paddles. And oh my god, those shifts are fast. Oh my god, it's a lot of power. These shifts are ridiculous. That might be the fastest transmission I've ever driven. It is like, it's like it reads your mind. It's shifting before you even click the button. Oh yeah, the heads-up display is kind of handy. Yeah, it's like a little heads-up display. It shows me the mile per hour. And it's not obtrusive, annoying heads-up display. It's just really pleasant. at a good distance out there, so I don't have to look down very far at all. It's like, this is like 5,500 RPM. It really sounds good. We got all the way until 8,500 before we hit redline. Yeah, it handles these corners just like every Ferrari. Super, super smooth. So you feel that bumpy road, it doesn't even care. Like, we're giving it a lot of power on a bumpy road and it's holding traction. It doesn't feel disrupted or unstable at all. It just feels like it's like, I got this. The computer's like, don't worry, I got your back, because we've got 800 plus horsepower. It's like, it just goes pleasantly. What a perfect road for this. Nice sloping turns everywhere. What do you think? Do we need to do launch control? Or at least give it some beans? Should we put in full craziness? This is time trial mode, because they really want you to be crazy. Is it okay if I do launch control? Alright, we're gonna do launch control. Ready? Here we go. My brain's having a hard time trying to process that. Ready? Here we go. Holy shit! That is ridiculous. Oh my lord. Holy shit, that's so sick. 0 to 60 in 2.9 according to that billboard. That was a little bit past 60. Not much longer than 2 seconds. Probably like 3.5. I wasn't speeding. I was definitely going the speed limit. Yeah. 55 or something. I don't know what the speed limit is here. My God. Yeah, it's interesting because you can feel the tires lose just grip momentarily and the computer just kind of kicks right back in. It just does such a good job. It keeps you feeling like you're not going to die. Jesus. Well, we're not gonna be able to get around them. We can catch them. So I will say, you definitely can feel that it's not giving it full horsepower in first gear and feel it really roll on in second gear. And then by the time you get to third gear, it's probably got all of its power, is my guess. If you didn't do that, it would just be blowing off the tires and you would just be in the ditch, dead. Way too much power. I mean, 800 and some odd horsepower at 3,000 some odd pounds in this little tiny car. It feels good. Like, even though it's a smaller car, it's still really spacious interior. Still feels just as much Ferrari. It feels really comfortable. The seats are super comfortable. I'm nice and hugged in here. I'm not flying around. And these are the Daytona seats, so it's just, they're pleasant. It's very pleasant. Everything in here is just familiar and pleasant and good. It's just awesome. This is exactly what you'd want out of this car. Oh yeah, and we can go full hybrid. We can go full electric, apparently. So I push this button. Look at it. We're cruising down the road in electric in a Ferrari. It's making no noise. It's so weird. This kind of almost like hurts your brain. It's like, why? But it is. So if I like give it gas, okay, there. I give it some gas and then it kicked on the engine and then it shut off the engine. It's very weird. Wow. And I guess you can go electric only if you push into other mode, but we're in like the hybrid mode. So weird. And I kicked it back on. Okay, we're back in gear. Oh yeah, 8-speed. So we do have more gears than the other cars. So this is 8th speed. We're in 8th gear. going about 70, and it's only at 1,700, 800 RPM. So you're actually gonna be able to get okay mileage in this car for once. I'm curious, with the smaller engine, smaller displacement V6, does it get much better mileage than the other cars? Right. Second gear. It's got good blow-off sound too. You really hear it. I mean, what's better than having a gas engine with turbos is a gas engine with turbos and electric? Why not? Like, let's go full bore. If you're gonna throw out the norm, just do it all the way. I actually don't mind the sound. It sounds pretty decent. I like the turbo sound. That's pretty awesome. So the paddles are much bigger. They also have a really solid feel when you shift. They just click. Okay, I think this might be our last time really giving it hell. It does not get boring. This is exactly what you want. Oh my god. I didn't think I was gonna like this car because I'm like, oh, V6. That's plenty. Kind of sad my drive's already over. This is incredible. What an incredible car. It just feels so light and nimble. It's such a good balance. Super, super tight. Very precise steering. What a crazy cool car. Oh, thank you, sir. I think just like the other cars, you just turn it off and it goes in the park and all that. Yep. Unbelievable. What an amazing car. Seriously. All right, wanted to take a look at the trunk since it's a smaller car. Does it have as much trunk space? Where is the little latch? Oh wow, okay, so you still have a pretty good sized trunk. Not sure, oh wow, it's all carbon right there. And you got the charger right there. Wow, it's just a much smaller, nimble car. I love the design of the front. It's kind of got some SF90 cues, a little bit of the F8 styling. It's got like a little piece of aero down there. That's pretty interesting, check that out. You guys can see that, that looks really cool. What a fantastic looking little car. Man. Oh, here we come. Got another one coming in. Huh. Wow. So you can see some of the hybrid system there. You got the gas engine there. Man, look at the size difference of the F12. It's huge. Still an amazing car though. So this is the 296 GTS. So it's the convertible. Ooh, I like the blue. Yeah, I really dig the throwback to the gated shifter for the controls. That's really cool. Oh, look they even kept a little tiny bit of the glass window, even though it's a Spider. Good. I hated that they got rid of the glass on the 458, 488, F8. Wow, that's really cool. What a beautiful car. All right, YouTube, we're back from the 296 test drive, and I will say that car is ridiculously awesome. So I had kind of low expectations. I'll admit I was a bit biased against it because, well, I was like, I don't want a V6 Ferrari. I want a V8 Ferrari or a V12 Ferrari. They did a good job. They did a really, really good job. It feels very, very powerful. It hauls ass. You wouldn't tell that it's not a V6. Other than the sound, it does have a bit of that V6 sound, which admittedly I'm not a big fan of, but it still sounded really, really good. And of course, the performance was just outrageous. So it's kind of hard to fault it. And, you know, I mean, I know everyone's kind of entrenched in their own ways and they hate change sometimes, but, well, the world is going to change. So you can either embrace it or you can whine about it. I'm sure many of you are going to whine about it below. So feel free to do that, but I'm going to sing its praises. I think it's amazing. So that's my position. I want one. I really want one. Alright guys, that's it for this video. So please like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course, go check out our website, normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. Use the code NGS10 to hook you up 10% off most things we sell. And if you're interested in this Ferrari, which has a V8, and it screams, and it's glorious, hit us up, sales@ngsupercars.com. But that's going to do it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to be doing a lot of cool car stuff, so you're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.